welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to everything. We are here. It is hot outside, so I am going to stay here and live. So it's hot. No me gusta. All right. What am I doing? I was doing something. Well, welcome. Um, it is day that number, and that's also the degrees outside. So that's fun. That's fun for nobody. Oh, I was going to check to make sure our chat was working. So let's jump in there. Let's say hello. Yo. Yo. Okay, I see it. All right, cool. All right. It's popping up in two places. So that is extra fun. Why is it doing that? I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. I just live here. Alright, let's turn off that one. Alright, cool. So we'll keep our chats here on the side. I think I have to move this down because I think this interferes with you guys seeing the monies. So I'll double check. But alright, let's begin. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new start. Brand new day for me. It's a brand new day. Have to play. Everybody knows I'm great. Alright. Alt. There we go. Alrighty, so here is our shop. Welcome to another edition of whatever I play. Welcome to the TCG game Card Simulator. This is my shop. It's called Robin's, after my kitty. This is our store. When you walk in, you'll get blasted in the face with some great, absolutely great. What do you want to call this? Air freshener? It's an air machine. It makes you clean. These are my cards for sale. This is my prized possession right here. This one here, I'm not letting go for that much money. So, yeah, I really love that one. That one means a lot to me. And this one, that's a lot of monies I have. So, yeah, this is the store. These are all of the card packs I own. The card packs are what sells. Um, but then as you get later on, like people don't want this. Like I have this at basically cost, and nobody wants to pick this up. These I hate. I should bring that down a little bit just to get rid of them. I don't think I've sold a single one. Yeah, I'm selling as at cost, and it's still not going up the shelf. So they just live there. I just let that happen. And then this pig sells well, but why doesn't this sell well? Oh, that's because it's a little expensive. Oh. Um. Oh, that's just way too expensive. No wonder why no one's buying that. Alright, let's make that. Yeah, I'm selling that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, and I got these card machines now, which they automatically open up my set of cards. They let me know what is in them. And then you take a new box, you go to this machine, and you just press A, and you go, and you get all these kind of cards. And they go into this pack, and then they'll automatically open. Oh, there's no more in here. There's a lot of things I don't understand yet. Like I've seen videos, not videos. I've seen like commercials. What do you call those? Like the trailers, and people have like this whole thing, and I'm like, I don't even know how you made that. Like I'm just trying to make money and just pay rent. Ooh, there we go. That's $100 card right there. That's gonna pay someone's salary today. Cannot wait to pay that person. I'd be like, yo, this card. Ooh, that's a fun looking card. Ooh, another one. Ooh, jack-o'-lantern. Hand is full. Time to open up the cards. We on low numbers. Oh, I think that was a high one. The mummy card's one of my favorites from this pack. The mummy and the birds. I don't like the star. I feel like I should like the star, but I don't like the star. I don't know why I like the star. Don't like it. I have strong feelings about it, and I don't know why. I don't know if it scares me. I do not like that star. See, there's that star again. I mean, it's a cool card. You get to play, draw 2 cards. That's cool. Powerful month. Ooh. I got all these problems, but ain't one. My dissatisfied customers are sure are fun. So if I open the store now, I gotta like man the register and stuff. It doesn't really affect my playtime. I mean, it doesn't affect like today. It does the overall playtime, so I don't know what that matters. That's a stupid auto card. All right, my cash register boy's here. All right, I don't know his name yet. What is your name, sir? Just hired you. All right, let's open up the store. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my store. I have lots of things for you. I'm not really sure what this does yet. I see I can put cards in here. So, hi. 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 What's up? Hi. What's up, buddy? Psst. Hi, thirsty? You hungry? You want lovings? You want me to hug you? No. You don't like me on live talking to other people because you're supposed to lay down on me. Is that what it is? Hey, don't scratch the couch, please. Robin. Hi. What is it? I don't know what that means. Yeah, talk to me. Yeah, hi. Hello. You need something? Yes, I know. Is it water? Do you want me to help you with your water? Yeah. Yeah, you want me? I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I'm also now on cat duty. So now I am running a store and taking care of a cat at the same time. So I think if I have to take care of Robin, I gotta run out of the store. Be like, sorry guys, cat troubles. So I think that's what I'm. Oh, what do you want? I don't have any of these. You want something more than it's worth. Listen, let's call it a day. Let's call it even squeezy. We'll both make monies. Alright, go fuck you too. Fucking asshole. I was being fair too. Don't think there's gonna be anybody outside, kitty cats. Oh, there's some guy who wants to talk to me. There's a kitty cat outside. He is looking all around. He looking for a bunny. 'Cause he wants some rabbit tonight. And it's very kind of scary. Alright, you're being fair about this, dude. Alright, I'm gonna sell it for probably this. like to do this. Can you do this? Oh, all right, cool, dude. Awesome. That was awesome. Thank you. All right, sure. I do like that mummy, but that's a stupid mummy. Yo, bro, you got nothing. This is terrible. Listen, I will give you just because I like having the CGCs. That's way. All right. This is my final offer. Yeah, get out of here, man. Come on. What? Hello. Oh, I do have this. Customers wants this. Is gonna give me this. What is this even worth? No, I don't want this. Decline that. All right. Hello, sir. What do you want? You are giving me this, and you want this. Sure, that seems fair. All right. So how are we doing on smelling machines? We're doing good on cat. Cat, you're wasting your time. Just poop and pee and come back in. He's just staring at the fence of the neighbors because I think he wants to eat their dog. I am very uncertain, but I have this cat on a leash because he cannot be trusted. He is a mischievous little boy. This kitty cat is just. He's fun, but also a lot. And I'm saying that in the best way possible. Sure, just because I don't have it, I'll make that deal. Sure, why not? Where we at? This guy. Alright. I'm gonna sell for this. Listen, let's just call this a day. Then get out of here. Alright. Sure. Have a nice day. Oh, please don't go over to the neighbor's house. Not today. Let's not go through the fence. Alright, cat's going through the fence. I gotta be right back. Yeah, it's scary out there. Poop pooping and come back. Yeah, I'm watching you. Don't do that. So let me explain it. Let me explain this situation to you. Oh, we gotta pause that. All right, let me explain the situation to you, friends. The cat is outside. The cat likes being outside. And that's great. I love that the cat's outside. But A, it's very hot. Alexa, what's the temperature? And don't say where I live. Alexa, stop. All right. So it's not terrible yet, but it's getting there. Oh, there he is. He knows I'm not watching him. So it's very much like The Lion King, where I've been like, this is all yours, this land is all yours, but what lies in the darkness is not for you. And he's like, but I want to go over there, especially because he sees bunnies hopping over there. So I got to make like an actual fence instead of like this rock tree thing that's kind of working because he's a cat and he doesn't really know what trees are. Trees are just poles. And, like think about we have poles in the ground, we just walk by them. We don't think anything of them. So, like, he doesn't know that they're trees. Some of them are even trees, some of them are bushes. I call bushes trees because anything green is a tree. I don't know what the difference is. Alexa, how much time is left on the timer? Alright, we gotta make sure this boy poops. I'll be right back. Buddy, come on, sun's up. Want to poop or pee real fast before we go in? We've got like 1 minute. You got 1 minute to run. As soon as you hear that beeping noise, just come in. Come on, that's it, that's it. Come on. Come on. Yep, that's it. You're it. Come on. You're it. Alexa, stop. Yeah, you want some water? Hi. Here, I got water. You want water? Yeah, come, I'll give you water. Here you go, buddy. Here. He's a thirsty little boy. Alright, developing story. You was to act as guardian of the Strait of the Hormuz, and we were going to charge a fee coming from the Trump Advisory Board. Was Trump saying this? I don't know. But we're going to act as guardian. Hi, I'm a guardian, and I'm going to charge you. I don't think those two words go together, do they? Alright. Can you guys hear me? Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay, so I have to talk right into the mic for you to hear me. That's good to know. So here's a kitty cat. He's drinking water. He loves to drink water. That is his favorite thing to do, drink water. Here, let's see if you guys can hear. The adventures of being a pet dad, 'cause that's what I am. The adventures of being a pet dad is what I gotta do. He's gotta go outside, he's gotta see the friends, he's gotta see everybody outside, 'cause he's a cat outside. Cat outside. Missing so many things in my life. There's a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag. There's a bag in a box. I guess I can't find what I'm looking for. I will just do a dab hit. This is gonna be fun for nobody. We may mute my mic for this, just so you guys don't pop your eardrums. There's nobody even in the chat, so I think I'm okay. Everybody in the classroom chilling. I am acting like a villain. Everybody in the bathroom. I don't know what to do. Here we go. All right, we are back.
And we're talking about how to choose the right air conditioner for you. You gotta make sure the BTOs are good, and you gotta make sure you have enough for everything you're gonna do in life. So, I ask you, what is your plans? Alright, next up on the Today Show, we're gonna step into style with shoes. Do you like shoes? Do you need shoes? We got shoes.
I don't know if I like this voice. I'm staring at a wall. Yo, so many people want me. What do you want? All right, you want things. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna offer you this just because I don't feel like dealing with your numbers. Nope, go out. Get out of here. I don't have time for your nonsense. No, I have so many of those. I don't need more of the same thing I have. All right, what do you want, sir? Oh, all right. You got a card. You want a little bit less than what it's worth. Listen, I will offer you $5. How about this? Nope. Oh, he didn't like that at all. I thought I was being nice. Um, no, I can definitely get more money doing it this way. Would you take this just because I don't have it and I kind of want it? That's your final offer? Then go fuck yourself. Oh, hello, sir. How can I help you? Oh, wow. All right. You came to play, but you also want $1,000 more than it's worth. So basically, you want what I'm going to charge you. So how about this? I'm going to go lesser than what you think. I'm only going to offer you. Because I don't like your face. Is that enough money? Yeah, hopefully it's not too much. That's too low. All right. Let's go. Get out of here. I don't need $1 million for your card. I'll get back to work. All right, what do you want? Get out of here. You want more than what it's worth? No. I am giving you $100. Take it or leave it. Yeah, get out of here. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna rob me, buddy. Hello, ma'am. How can I help you? You're another one. You know what? I'm offering you even less. That's way too low. All right. How about this? Yeah, get out of here. I'm so sick and tired of you guys ripping me off with your nonsense. Crocs Miami flip flops are now what is selling best at DSW. Why are we talking? Who wants Croc shaped flip flops? I feel like that would hurt the inside of your toes, right? But I'm not a flip flop guy. I know nothing about flip flops, so you're right there. There's a good card there somewhere. done, boys and girls? All right, let's close up shop. Let's start a new day. Do, 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 do. All right, let's open this puppy. Hello, sir. How can I help you? No, I'm gonna offer you less than that. Let's say let's split it half and half. Okay, get out of here. I'm not gonna sell more money so you can make more money. Hmm. Sure. You're just gonna stay here for a while. No. How about this final offer? All right, we'll split it half and half. Maybe I can get a little bit more. You are giving me not good things. All right, buddy. These don't sell very well, so I don't really want this. Oh, all right, cool. Nope. You have a card. Is my power not on? Yikes, why isn't my power? Oh, my power cord came out. That's why. I'm like, why is my computer in energy saving mode? What's going on? I was not plugged in. We are back! We have power! The power is mine. I am Grayskull. Alright. What do you want? So, alright. Alright, what do you want? I am done with you. Get out. Hi. No. Sure. Alright, let's start in a circle. Sure. What? Um. hmm, Cool. No, I'm offering you $1. You take that or leave that. Nope. Oh gosh, what do you want? Customer giving me that. Yeah. Don't like it. Sure. Alright, you have a scary clown. You want. I mean, that's what I'm gonna sell it for, bud. I'm gonna offer you this, and you're gonna hate it and walk away. Yup, that's exactly what happened. Alright, you want. I'm gonna give you $1. Nope, get the fuck out. You want more than this thing's worth, so you're not even gonna accept this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. How about this? No, you still want more. No, go fuck yourself. Go away. Jeez, my fan just went. All right, what do you got? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Buddy, you are asking for what I'm going to pay for it. Here, we'll all make some money. Bro, no. No, no, no. You're not going to do that to me. Might be the same guy I just traded with. I'm very confused sometimes. Oh, hello, sir. How can I help you? All right, you're giving me this and you want this. All right, yay. Everybody's happy because we're trading. Buddy. I'm gonna offer you. This is my final offer. Take or leave it. Nope. Get the fuck out. That's what this game should be called. Get the fuck out. Should be a get the fuck out button, so I can just press it and be like, you get the fuck out. That was easy. So many people want my help. What do you want? Let me offer you 100 and see if you'll take that. Nope, you hated that. No, I don't even want to deal with that. No. All right, you want you want $1 less than it's worth. You want me to sell you? No, buddy. We're gonna go this number. Wait, that might be too much money. No, it's not. Cool. Yeah, I think I gave him too much money. Numbers are so tough. I have no clue. I just think I gave that guy way too much. Yeah, I messed up big time. That was a big mess up. Oh. Oh, somebody wants me. Hello. You want way more than it's worth, buddy. I'm gonna offer you this. Alright, I'm gonna offer you this. Get the fuck out. Man in suits, how can I help you? I don't even want to deal with that. You have this, and you want that, and I want to kiss a kitty cat. TCG cards are here. Yay! Ooh, pretty good. Ah, oh my god, I threw the cards. Open. Yikes, that one is bad. That's what I mean. Like, every one of those art cards do not do well. And I can never check. All right, let's open this day. All right, we're open for business. Lord business. Ugh. Everybody's in the store. Don't want that. Sure, go ahead, trade. Alright, you have a card that I would be willing to get. I might be able to get that. What'd you do? It's not worth it. Someone's waiting for me. That wasn't a bad card. Not a bad card at all. Hey, Maze. Hi, I'm live. Want to say hello to everybody's? Or, well, it was open for a little bit because little boy did go outside. I set a timer for him, so he had 10 minutes. I said, "You have this many minutes. When you hear her, we gotta come back inside." And about a minute before, I was like, "Come on, buddy, you gotta make a decision." So he ran and peed real fast. He was, you should, and then you should see him. And then there's like 10 minutes of drinking water. Oh, the water content's gonna be amazing this week. Um, so here is what you missed in the news. All right, Pompeii. There's a new document series with Tom Hiddleston that's going to document all of Pompeii and like have a story, and they're trying to just find out if there's anybody who actually lived. Like they've been able to like identify people and figure out Yeah, they're tracing lines back to try to find out if there was any people who were able to escape or flee or get out of that. Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. Trump is destroying the straits. He says that. Oh, what was the quote? Oh yeah, we're going to be the guardians of the straits, and we're going to charge them. Oh no, it's just a lot more intense. Yeah, like it's gonna get intense soon. And then on the morning show and today's shows, they've just been highlighting the Odyssey. The guy who got hit by the bison, he broke his femur in like many places. Um, there's conflicting stories about what's happening now. So apparently, this bull or bison has been going cuckoo bananas. Went and destroyed another campsite. The grandfather didn't know, and it was like laying down. And he took a picture of it. Then a jeep came by and beeped his horn at the bison and drove off, like to try to be like, "Hey, get away, get away!" But because he beeped the horn, it was a white jeep. That guy, he has like a white beard. I can see how the bison was like, "That's the truck." He turns. Yeah, so I can like kind of understand like everybody's side here. Like I'm like that guy in the truck is really the one who caused the problem. That's the guy like yeah, like he shouldn't have beeped his horn. Like he's the reason why it all happened and it makes me mad. Like this guy was like and here's the crazy part. He was talking with his grandson and he was like when it happened, he pushed his grandson. He goes, "You run that way," and that's why you see him go like this to aggravate the bison because he was trying to get the bison to go after him so he doesn't go after his grandson. Like that's a grandpa right there. Like he sacrificed himself for his grandson. Like that's pretty cool. I'll accept that. So, but that's all you've missed today in the news. Customer wants this. No, I'm not going to give you less monies. Oh, officially out? Yeah. Hmm. Let's get this light on. Yikes. You want monies. You want so much monies. Can I offer you this much? Bro, I got like a couple of these. I don't really want it. You can go away. I'm sorry. I don't want your dog card. Um, no? Alright. Oh, you're offering a fair price. Um, if you do this, you know what you want. No, buddy, come on. Alrighty, you are giving me that. You want this? Sure, I can do that. Hi, sir. What do you want? Alright, let's be honest. If I can do this, we'll call it nice. If not, alright, final answer. Nope. Go away. Bye bye. Trump's IRS lawyer law. Trump's IRS lawsuit filed for improper purpose. Huh. Of course it is. All right. Paid my rent. Now I'm good for another week. Another week of living here. That's how we do it when the claw is here. When the night is low and I have the cards, would you stand by me? Oh, darling, darling, talk to me in the night, 'cause I am afraid of the dark. And you are the only girl I see. Oh, darling, darling. Oh, I'm not going through the wall. Chilling in the backyard doing lots of things, doing things my parents said I shouldn't do. So I ran from the Poconos and I went to see Pinocchio. And then I went to see people in the sky and they said, "You cannot get high fives," because I said I was bad. And then they said I was good. I'm confused what's happening in this neighborhood. it. Oh, less people are dissatisfied today. That is great. Oh, I lost so much money. So much money. Alright. Another new day, another new things to do. What time is it? Because I have a doctor's appointment. It's a brand new day. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's put the cards out. Someone needs my help. What do you want? You shit. I don't want this. Haha, yay. You made the decision for me. What do you want? Oh my goodness, you are trying to rip me off. Go away. No, fuck off. No one rips me off. Oh, whoa, whoa. Something was good. Yo, we had one of those packs. Yo, that's gonna be fun. Yo, someone bought that expensive card. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be good news bears for me. Let's see, graded. What happened? Why do I have one card on that page? I thought I had like a whole bunch of these. Like, come on. Sheesh. do a CGC order just for the fuck of it. New submissions. Boom. Oh. Let's see. Anything out here that I would like to grab first? Anything? Maybe you. Oh no, that's not the right number. I tell if they're damaged. Like, I take the card. Like, can I look? I can't tell. Alright, let's do a CGC order. Ooh, I missed the deadline. New submissions. Boom. 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 Alright, I want this in the maximum days. I do not care. Alright, I'll see you guys. Whoa, what's going on over here? What do you want? I don't want this at all. You offering me? Would you take 200? Can I just... Alright, thank you. Thank you. I remember you for next time. What do you look like again? Crap, I gotta remember what you look like. Wait, what you look like? Crap. I don't remember what you look like. Is he here? Alright, here he is. He's on my phone. Hang on, what does he look like? Alright. Kinda looks like Charlie Day a little bit. Yes, the guy kinda looks like Charlie Day. Alright, that guy. This guy here. Next time he offers me something, I'd be super nice to him and his family. I'm gonna assume like everybody is just like a family. Like this guy has a family, and like every one of the peoples are his family. What do you want? You're giving me this. You want this. I guess I will do that. Like these are all the Walter Whites. No, that's not Walter White, is it? No, that's not Walter White. Where's Walter White? I'm upset. That just looks like me. That guy smells. Where's the Walter White guy? It's upsetting. He's always in my store. Alright, what's going on? Alrighty. You were offering me exactly what it's worth. No. That's not happening. No, fuck off. Alright, what are you? Alright. You're asking me lower, so that's cool. I'm probably gonna sell it for this. So, would you take this? Oh no, not that. That's too many. Would you take this? Alright. What about this? I think, cool. We have both agreed on a deal, which is awesome. What do you want? I should talk to the other guy first. Alright. Sure, you want to do a trade. Alright. Where's this other guy? Hi. What do you want? This guy I'm calling the Joshua Block family. Um, you're asking for way more than it's worth, dude. I'm gonna offer you this because I like this number. It's funny to me. Then fuck off. That was more than I should have given you. No, I don't have this card. Sir, you have a rare card. I'm going to charge. All right, listen. Just because I want this card. All right, fuck off. All right, what do you have? You want more money than it's worth too. That's not nice. All right, all right, all right. How much should I offer you? You know what? Just because you're being mean to me, I'm gonna offer you this much. No, then get out of here. It's my store. I have the right. All right, what do you want? You want this? You give me this. Say no, but also like, you're not. Wait, is that the Charlie? No, he's not Charlie Day. The guy looks nothing like Charlie Day. That looks like my dad. Um, what are you doing? I don't want anything to do with that. Where's this guy live? This looks like that comedian guy. Yo, buddy, we're not even half gonna agree. I'm gonna offer you this just 'cause it's a funny number. Oh, I gave him too much money again, didn't I? Yup. Fuck. Shit. I keep on making that mistake with numbers. That's upsetting. That's upsetting for everybody. Have you ever felt all alone? Did you mess up really bad? Did you give this guy more thousands than you ever should have given him? Now he's walking around like he's the boss. You got ripped off a lot. You don't understand the numbers a lot. Now it's overwhelming. Kitty cat, are you in the door? Get out of that door. Oh, hi. So I keep on messing up and giving people like $1,000 more than they should.
How?
Like, if it was supposed to be like this,
600?
and then I go. So now I'm giving them this many thousands. I'm having a hard time with numbers a little bit. My shop is gonna fail just because I'm disabled. Just because I can't do numbers. Hopefully, I'll make it back though with some of these cards. So, do you want me to get off the live? Do we have to get going? What is our destination?
Not yet.
All right,
Still chilling.
all right, I will chill. Oh, more information has come out about the poop virus.
Virus.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Sycorrhinologist. I don't know. I can't pronounce that.
That's more like rhinovirus.
I don't know. I thought I heard the word rhino, but it could have been like bison because of the bison attack. So, because the stories are happening at the same time on both televisions, so I'm totally being my dad right now. But I saw, like, I can't pronounce the name. All right. But anyway, this virus. The CDC guy said washing the produce is not enough. This bacteria only can be killed by heat. So you have to cook and boil and steam your food. And there's a certain degrees. I do not understand it, but so like if you want Brussels sprouts, you can't eat Brussels sprouts. But if you cook them in the oven and toast them and do it that way, the problem he said is how do you prepare the Brussels sprouts? Where, but are you going to put them on a cutting board to cut them? How?
Yeah, you must contaminate it.
And like I said, soap and water does not kill this thing. They said chlorine doesn't even kill it. They said right. So any surface, so if the lettuce touches the countertop, like Clorox wipes really don't affect it. So we have to be extra careful.
Trump's America.
But it's one of those
Are we in a severe yet?
yeah, what?
Are we free from fucking dumbass diseases yet?
No, it's getting worse. So, yeah, the poop virus is
Raging.
raging. It's getting worse. They said it's not spread person to person. It's a gastrointestinal thing. The only way to get it is to swallow it. But my question is, and maybe this is a gross question, but South Park's really messed me up. If someone who has this virus farts and I smell it, I now have the poop particles inside of me. Would I get the virus that way? That's been my question all
I
day.
feel like no, because if they said it's a thing, then you have to like ingest it. To smell it isn't really ingesting it.
No, because, like I said, based on the South Park episode, Kyle sniffs and it goes down his throat because it's the particles, little tiny particles, goes into his stomach, goes into the long intestines, and he starts getting sick from it.
You're talking about cartoon?
I said South Park?
Yes, but are you talking about real South Parkers?
Yes. It was the one where we saw the boys in real life. It was that one where they're like, it was one of those like fake documentaries, like Alone in the Woods. We're not there yet in the series. Like we still got a few more to go.
Did you feed him yet?
I have not. I have replaced his water. But I
What
did.
food does he need?
So yes, he does need food.
Do you need food, little boy?
Yeah, that's so cute. You know what time it is? Party time.
Not at dinner.
So what's funny is I'm on degrees of how hot it is outside. So if you ask me like, Brian, what day are you on in the game? I'm like, lady, tell me the temperature. So I didn't want her to do it because she keeps on saying, in LA, the temperature is this. And I'm like, I don't want people like to kind of know where I'm at. Oh, yeah, top left is CNN. That's all the attacks that's been happening overnight. So apparently they're just going ham. Yeah, there is all the things he attacked last night, all the reds. Oh, and then there's the other ports on the other side. I guess we hit or they hit. I'm not really too sure. I just know people are getting hurt, and I kind of don't like it. Makes me sad. Hi, little Robbies. You talk to him, tell him how good he is. Now remember, when you do it, you say, "Thank you, Robbie," and then nope, let him slide. Let him slide. Yep. Go down with him. Go down with him. Go down with him. Go down with him. Yep. 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 Scratch his butt. It's a dinner. Dinner, Robbie Roos. Do you want some water first? Are you thirsty? Psst, Rob. Psst. Hi. Want water? Hi. I think I gotta make that the our water because I put these two to the sink and I don't think he wants sink water right now, which is kind of bothersome because why doesn't he want sink water? What's wrong with our sink water? Or is he just a fussy cat who just loves the filtered water? I'm a bougie cat. I only like Brita. Get the the cat filter you need in your life. Brita for cats. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if they did that? A whole new marketing scheme for Brita is the pet market. Cause like there's toxins that or there's stuff in the water they can filter to make it healthy for cats, right? So many questions I have. So many. And I don't even know if this is right information. It's just a questions. I have questions. Yeah, buddy, that's your food. Go ahead and eat it. Good. Buddy, dinner. Crazy voice. Oh, it came today? Okay, let's do the filtered water. Because he likes that the most. That was going to be my question. I'm thinking maybe over in the corner here by his food, since we moved this, we can clean that area out. We'll sweep it. And then we can put it right there. That way, if he, because you're supposed to be able to play with it. So if he splashes water there, it doesn't hurt anything. Nothing's going to get ruined. We can always clean that up. So that's my thoughts. There's nothing on that page. Whoa! Ooh, achievement, Pro Collector. I collected over 1,000 cards. Oh, that was scary, that noise. I guess I have all my sounds down on the game and not on my computer. Gosh, do you guys hear that? Like, I don't even know if you guys see that. this day. Oh, I lost so much money today. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I lost so much money. I still profited, so. All right, what do I need to refill? All right, dream cards and the more expensive stuff. Dream cards. Rob, you're not eating your dinner. What's up? Aw. Sorry, I can't tell the difference between the two boxes. They look identical to me. They're the same color. There is nothing that separates them apart to me, and it's very frustrating. I think if I had notes to the editor, that's something I would discuss. Is like these cards look the same as these cards, and these cards look the same as these cards, and then these two are very similar, but this looks like this card. So like when they're in the boxes, these look identical, and then these look like these ones sometimes. Like it's very confusing. All right, should we open up, boys and girls? Let's open up another day, another day. Now we're open. Hello. This is what I have to say. All right, we are open for another day of fun. Interesting. Just sounds better now. What do you want? Oh gosh, I don't think I have any of these. No, sorry. All right, what does people want? All right. Oh gosh, people want me. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna decline. I only have one of them. I'd rather not. Listen, I'm offering you this much. Take it or leave it. All right, leave it. What do you want? Who does he look like? I don't know. I can't figure out a name for him. I'm in the chat here. Let me. If anyone's in the chat, let me know what we should call this guy. All right, all right, all right, all right. Cool. I love that we made a deal. Oh, it's my dad again. Hi. Sure. Fine, I can do that. What do you want? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm giving everybody names so I can remember them for next time. This guy looked like Charlie Day. He was really nice to me. And then I got to remember the guy who ripped me off. Because that way I can charge him extras every time. And this girl, I don't want to deal with you. Take $1 or leave it. Bye. Hi. Let's see. Cool, cool, cool. I think that's going to work out for everybody. All right, tonight I'm opening up a whole bunch of boxes. We're gonna go box crazy tonight because I need a couple of $1,000 cards. I need to get back. I need to get more monies because rent's due a week, and I need this much monies. I want this much. Nope. Buddy, I have so many of these. I'm giving them away for like $1. I cannot accept those. Oh, that is a perfect 10. What? I will accept this. Thank you. Who are you? Who are you? I gotta remember what you look like. Give me your face. I want to know your face. Orange beard. Looks like my friend John. I'll call him John. All right. You are offering me a fair price. Would you take this? Cool. Thank you. Oh, this is the guy I think that ripped me off. I'm gonna decline. Because now I don't trust you. This is the Charlie Day. Absolutely, buddy. Oh, I gotta turn on the lights. Turn on the lights in here, baby. I gotta give you a raise, buddy. Let me give you a bonus. Alright, where are you at, girl? It's trying to give you a bonus. Hello, sir. How can I help you? I don't think we're gonna be able to agree. Nope. Alright. I got so many of these. I'm offering you $1. Take it. Nope. Get out. Alright. You're giving me this because you want this. Sure, I'll accept that. I'll give you a penny. The fuck out of here. This is the best I'm gonna do, bud. Alright, cool, thank you. Thought we were gonna be a lot tougher than that, so I appreciate that. Ooh, perfect piggy. Alright, I want this card. I need this card. She can't know I want it. So let's offer her. Oh no! Come back! Ah! Alright, what do you got going on, bud? Bud, this is no. No me gusta. No, it's still too much because I gotta do like this. What do you want? I don't have any of these cards. You want too much too. Alright, cool. I'm gonna offer you this final answer. Get out.
Can't, can't.
Oh, you are stinky. I do not want your card. You are smelly. I gotta spray you down. Why are you existing? Why didn't you catch you? What's wrong with you? You didn't catch it? You are my first line of defense. You come in through the back door? We empty in the back? No, everything's fine. What's going on? How'd this guy get through? How'd this guy get through? Someone better have answers. Who let the smelly guy in the store? Alright, alright. Do I have this? Customer wants this. You're not Charlie Day. Oh, didn't see you hiding there. Yeah, sure. Everyone should have a pig. Buddy, I'm offering you a penny. Get it the fuck out. Alright, guys, I gave you a bonus tonight because we are be opening up all the cards we can tonight. I was gonna try to get this story out about this Justice Elaine Kerrigan. Oh, she's just remembering Lindsey Graham. Never mind. That's terrible. I do not care. Ooh. Boom bop bop ba da ba ba la doo bop ba da ka da skop da da ba da skip a da diddly doo skittle da da ba ba da diddly da skilly da ba ba la da skilly ba diddly da diddly da. This is a story all about how John Leguizamo on the Today Show. What? Why is John Leguizamo dancing on the Today Show? He must be on Dancing with the Stars. This is outrageous. The guy from John Wick is dancing around. She was looking kinda dumb with a pink bib and a thumb in the shape of a W on her head. And you talk about the world and the world she's spinning. Look at those guys on the TV dancing. Did it make sense for the kitty cat to go outside? Copyright laws are a terrible thing. Can't let me do anything. I'm stuck into a corporate world where I can't sing what I want. Now I have to make up songs on the spot. And it would be really fun if I knew what to do. If I was a better singer, I would say, how do you do? Hi, kitty. Yeah, you're just a little tiny voice. Little tiny Bobby voice. Oh, kitty cat. Ah, that is some good stuff. Ah, that is fantastic. That is great. I'm so glad that I know friends. Oh my goodness. Those are things that are happening. All right, let's open up more cards. Ooh. Oh, I like him. Oh, I want to keep him.
exciting is that? Yay! Look at me. Is this important happening? Hang on.
Life in the pursuit of happiness. That's what we do in the world. Friendship, friendship is all we got. I lost the control. I felt like I was lost.
Can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you applause. He is both in the man. He's a shining, shining god.
Ugh. I've lost my TV controls. There's like stuff happening, and I can't make the world happen. You know what? The world can. It looks like people are just being mad. I need a friend who can teach me how to sing. All right, guys, wish me luck. All right, I did all the things I am supposed to do. Oh, I found the TV controls. All right.
Perimeter fences, we don't like that. We want to express our commitment to be open and transparent to the public, as we know other governmental institutions do as well. Occasionally, we have found it necessary, given the threat level, to
All right, so we're gonna do it like this for a second, because there seems to be a lot of things happening on live television.
some small part of the funding request is for building improvements, but mostly it's for security.
All right, guys, so let's
Frequently, court injustices involve coordination between the Supreme Court, police, obviously, the U.S. Marshal Service, Secret Service, Capitol Police, and local law enforcement, depending on your location. Could you walk us through how those responsibilities are divided, and were there any gaps or redundancies in the structure that we should be aware of? We are primarily taken care of by the Supreme Court Police. When we needed additional residential security and the Supreme Court Police was unable to staff that, the Marshal Service did help us. And so our homes were protected by the Marshal Service. It might be around up as 3 years or so. The Marshal Service was not able to sustain that level of support. And so they asked the Supreme Court Police to take that over. And the Supreme Court Police is now doing that with the help of contractors. Um,
we coordinate with Marshal Service, sometimes in travel, but really the Supreme Court Police does the bulk of it. And I think for physical safety, there's coordination with the Capitol Police, given that our grounds are so close.
And I should say, we like it that way, to have our own police force rather than to be reliant on the Marshal Service, which is within the Department of Justice. This way, we just get more control over our own security arrangements. Some of you may recall that last year we asked for a supplemental request, and that was to deal with the problem that we had thought that we had a longer stretch of time to make the transition between the Marshal Service and the Supreme Court Police. In the end, we had to make it more quickly than we thought we would. And we're very grateful to the various committees in both the House and Senate for making sure that we had the supplemental monies that enabled us to make that transition more quickly than we had thought was necessary.
Thank you. I now recognize Ranking Member Poyer for any questions you may.
Thank you very much. We're all very concerned about the security and the safety of our judiciary, not only because of you individually, but because of the impact it would have on our system. And the disincentive for people to serve in the roles that are so critically important to our society. Let me go to the staffing. You said the pay levels are similar to the Capitol Police, and that they obviously work together and interface together. Is your budget now sufficient so that you will not have contract employees, outside contractors protecting your homes?
Not at this point. The goal is to be able to staff so that we can entirely assure residential security within our office, and I'm sure our staff can provide more details about the timeline for that, but at this time it is not.
Will the budget that is projected for fiscal year 27 allow you to do that?
I think still not, but we will be getting closer.
Good.
And certainly our goal, and we want it to be as a short-term goal as we possibly can, is to get to the point where we're not reliant on any outside contractors.
I think it's critically important to have people who really know you, your habits, your to and froing.
We're speaking to the choir there.
Well, as someone who had a security detail for 20 years in my previous positions, I've found it critically important that they got to know me and my habits and the habits of my family, and made them much more proficient in protecting. So we want to make sure that's the case. Let me go to, and I'm not asking you about the substance of decisions, but I am asking you, there has been a substantial increase in what I guess we call shadow decision. Is that a budget related or policy related phenomenon?
Well, let's see. I think that litigants have long had the ability to seek interim relief from the court, but I think you're certainly right, Ranking Member Poyer, that we have seen a big change in the volume and the nature of such requests. The court is doing its best to adopt and respond. I think it's a policy question, not so much a budget one. I don't know if you have additional thoughts.
I'm sure there will be additional questions.
Does that impact on the transparency, which you referred to, not putting up fences so that people had access? There are concerns, obviously, that these shadow dispositions impact adversely on the knowledge of the public has about how the court makes its decisions and who is making what decisions. You can't comment on that?
Ranking Member Poyer, there are definitely issues with respect to we call it the emergency docket. Some of us call it the interim docket. It's a terminology nightmare. I call it the emergency docket. And there are definitely questions about how it's appropriate to use that docket, when it's appropriate to use that docket, the standards to be applied, the way those standards actually work out. And you see that in some of our decisions, because
I was trying to go until I got a good card.
In many, if not most of these cases, not unanimous.
I did not get a good card.
Majority dissent.
That was hard. That was a terrible challenge I did.
Probably not appropriate, at least not now.
It's terrible.
Call it the shadow docket, is because we have done, I think, uh, a better job in the recent past uh, of where appropriate, and it's not always appropriate, but where appropriate, explaining ourselves, at least to a moderate degree. So I think if you had asked me this question a year
Hi,
ago,
kitten.
I might have said
Robin
there
dinner,
were
yeah.
some cases, and in fact I did say, I had said in some public events that there were some cases where we did so little explanation of what lay behind our order that lower courts had a great deal of difficulty trying to figure out
Want
what
some or
that
no?
order was. Were we
No.
saying something about the merits of the case? Were we saying about something about
Yeah, but it
who had
helps you calm
standing to
down,
contest the
doesn't it?
merits? Were we saying something about appropriate remedies? Nobody knew. I don't think that that's so much a problem anymore. I think that as we've gotten more experienced in these constant requests that are coming to us about um, uh, requests for emergency relief, um, then we better recognize that at least sometimes there is a need for additional information. And we have issued opinions and sometimes majority and dissenting opinions accordingly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The chair now recognizes Mr. Amday for any questions he may have.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To provide some context, obviously security is probably rightfully so at the top of the pyramid as we discuss the court and its budget. How's business? I mean, anybody know where you are? Anybody filing this, that? And you kind of touched on it a little bit in response to Mr. Hoyer's questions, but to have an idea of how things are running in the machine of, well, we got 9 justices, and here's who comes to us, and here's what we're doing, here's what we're turning down, here's what we're accepting, just to have kind of a background context to this discussion about security. So however you want to address that,
Sure.
how's business going?
Yeah, well, business as usual, or maybe not as usual. Uh, So we do everything we can to be transparent and to welcome the public into the court. We've really taken strides in adapting our website to make it more user friendly. So people can come to our website, they can easily access all the briefs, all the opinions. The website also has information about who the 9 justices are, the history of the building, that sort of thing. Our courtroom is open to the public. We routinely have public court introductions to groups that are coming in. I believe all of my colleagues, I know I do, speak to groups that come
Yes.
through.
Yes.
Our
Woo-hoo-hoo!
curator has exhibits throughout the first floor of the court to educate people about the court, including a wonderful exhibit that's up about Cooper versus Aaron. We have the Cooper bench from the famous case that's out in the court right now, complete with a video explanation of it in which all 9 of us participated. So I do see a need for educating the public about what it is the court is doing. And so the court, I think, has done its best to try to make that accessible to the public.
Great, thank you. How about caseload? What's the case? I know threats are way up. How's caseload?
Well, we have, as Ranking Member Hoyer suggested, we have a more than ordinary emergency caseload. I would say we have about an ordinary regular docket. If you look back really a number of decades, our docket has gone down. When I clerked at the court, so that was, I'm afraid to say how long ago, but in the late 1980s, the court handled about 140 cases a year. The court now handles, in terms of regular argued cases, maybe 70 cases a year, so a significant decrease. There's a cottage industry and explanations for why that decrease took place over time. But for all the time that I've been on the court, we've been relatively stable. So the last 15 years or so, we're doing about, maybe 1 year at 75, 1 year at 60, but something on that order. So we continue to hear cases every month and to always decide, always issue all our opinions before July 4th every year.
Thank you. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Amday. The chair will now recognize the lovely lady from Connecticut.
Oh, oh, oh,
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and
Just a point before I get to my questions with regard to the exchange with Justice Kagan and Congressman Amadeus.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. This is how we do it.
10,256 total cases.
Kitty cat, we did it.
2024, 45, almost 4,600
Come here, buddy.
cases. So
Let the world know how happy we are.
Decline. I have to imagine and analyzing that. This is in petitions, are we talking? Yeah. So that it may be that what happens there.
I didn't even know the Supreme Court really had a budget. Like, I just assumed, like,
so that there has been, in fewer cases than you pointed out that have happened in prior decades. And then the issue of staffing is how commensurate is then the staffing to this what the case is. But let me
Robin, please stay out of the closet. My cat wants to come out of the closet. This is Miss Delarero. Where is she from? She is a Democrat from the state of Kentucky. It's Rosa Delaro, Democrat from Connecticut.
As members of Congress, we follow very strict gift and ethics rules. We're not allowed to accept any gift if it's over $50 at one time, and there's a total value is more than $100 in a calendar year from any individual. There are exceptions, and an entire committee, we have an ethics committee that decides whether a trip or a gift is allowed. But as justices of the Supreme Court, you can and do accept these gifts without any committee or without hesitation, or maybe there's hesitation, but in any case, you can accept these gifts. The Supreme Court does not have a gift ban or a binding code of ethics. I know in 2023, a voluntary code of ethics was adopted, but it is entirely self-policing without any mechanism for enforcement. It is more permissive than the code that applies to all other federal judges. And just in full transparency,
there we go. This is a good pack. Nice.
Based on the financial disclosures available for the justices.
guess I didn't have it on. Oops. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that.
Entities within the judiciary, lower courts, or circuit conferences, then there is a lot of coordination with the marshal service. I think some of the specifics I probably
Okay.
shouldn't.
How many more minutes? Like right now? Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm going to call a time here. Let's wrap this up. The end of the day is drawing near. Amy doesn't know I'm here. I'm hiding from her. You know. And everybody knows that I'm going to hell.
Going to hang?
Hell. Alright. Cards. Alright, awesome.
A house left before I went in here?
It's just going. It does just keep going. It's fun.
Okay, the watermelon.
Oh, yes. You're welcome. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Everything's working again. So that way I can come back and do it again tomorrow. Yay, we had less customers who were upset at me. Yay! Oh, that's a good day. What a good day. Look how much money we made. Yes. And I'm chilly with a high of numbers. No one wants to buy my card for over $1 million. Alright, guys. We're saving the game. Save. And I always double save it because I always get afraid that something bad's gonna happen. Oh, cool. Aerosoft Patty is live now, so that's perfect. If everyone's here, hop onto his live stream. That sounds like a wonderful time to do things. All right, I'll see you guys later, and deuces.